Good morning. Is it still morning? Yes, it is. So instead of my bedroom, here I am out in the living room on like to call my fainting divan. It's actually like a, one of those old-fashioned fainting couches. So I like to be when I have the energy to leave my room. And it's kind of itchy. We usually have like a blanket on it, but that's being washed or something. I don't know. But actually I think my Joe, my adopted dad, I'm just gonna call him Joe from now on. Joe, I think Joe's using it in his room. Anywho, the house is empty today because he is at the doctor's getting a procedure done. So I'm out here trying to just get out of my room for a bit and to give you an update on the wonderful story of my problem with the possibility of my pain meds being taken away by this new nurse practitioner who's never even met me that I was talking about recently. And hey, I took a shower. It's like my big accomplishment, probably for the month actually. So my hair is clean and my eyes are watering. Hopefully I won't wipe off my eyeliner, which is another big accomplishment, is putting on eyeliner. So, all right. So my social worker called me this morning to tell me, so actually she messaged me saying, this is unacceptable, and the way that she spoke, this nurse spoke to you, and we're going to get this straightened out, and, don't worry, and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, that's great, wonderful. And she's coming by with my meds this morning, afternoon, whatever, and it should be straightened out by then. So I'm like, okay, that's great. And so that's where we left that. And then, so I've been messaging back and forth with her, and she messaged me back saying that, well, talked to someone in the office, and it seemed unlikely that she'd, it was, the office person said it was weird that she even would have spoken to you, having not seen you, or that it was weird that she had even said that she would discontinue your meds. And I'm like, well, I have a transcript of this conversation, so it's not like I'm making this up. And she's like, okay, well, you've ran out of your prescription of your Norco, and unfortunately the person's got to refill it is this nurse practitioner, because your doctor who's on maternity leave, she's the person she handed your care over to. And I'm like, well, that's great. Is she going to refill it? And she's like, well, she's supposed to. And I'm like, well, are you going to find out what's going on? Am I going to get my meds or not? I mean, this is like, this person seems like she's not willing to give me these medications. And, so that's where we're at right now. Like, she's like, well, you've got meds for, Norcos for a day, and then we'll have to figure it out. I'm like, well, what happened to, this is all going to be sorted out and it's going to be fine. And then we've gone from that to this, I mean, this is a really like young social worker, and I was hoping this would have been handled by like the head of the team, but apparently it's not. So I don't know what's going to happen at this point. So that's where we are. I guess I'll find out in a little while, but so I told her, I'm like, well, if she refuses for whatever reason to fill this prescription, I'm going to file a formal complaint. Let her know this, that I'm filing a formal complaint against her. And so she can expect to have, a problem if she's going to do this. So I don't know what, or if any good that will do, but that's where I'm at right now. So I'm just like, oh my God. Why does this have to be a problem? Why, I finally had to fight so hard for these meds, and now this is like, this gargoyle beast of a nurse who's never met me is giving me trouble for what, like 2 5-milligram Norcos a day? Like, what is this, And I asked for one more, which is like nothing. So, my insurance won't cover even lidocaine patches. It's, and nor will it cover like the Diflacan, which is like a topical gel for pain. It won't cover that either, and I don't know. The pain clinic that I was seeing, like the doctor never calls me back, and he was really good too. Like, he understood Ehlers Danlos, but for some reason his office staff is like a bunch of 14-year-olds who never like check their messages or something. I don't know. It's just like, it's so weird. It's like everything is a fucking fight uphill, and like, I don't understand why it's gotta be like this. I don't get it. Why does it have to be like this? Oh my god. So, oh my god, I'm so thirsty. So that's where we're at with that. And I just have to wait and see what happens, I guess. But if this bitch doesn't give me my prescription, I swear to God. All over a couple of little super low dose Norcos. I think I said in my last video that they were 7 milligrams. They're not. I think they come in like 7.5, 5, 2.5, and then there's like much higher dosage. Like I'm on the way low end, so I don't, like, what is the problem? I don't know. I just don't know. Like, dude, I can't even like walk around the block, you know? I need to get a wheelchair, which I know it's like, my insurance isn't going to approve it because I already looked it up. They're not going to approve it. They're not going to approve a motorized one in any case because that's insurance, you know, and like I can't use my hands are too fucked up and I'm too weak to use a manual one. So it's like, I'm going to have to somehow find the money to do that. Like, just everything is so much of a challenge. I'm just like, and people wonder why we have a morbid sense of humor, disabled people and sick people. Like, why the fuck do you think we have a morbid sense of humor? Oh my god. Anyway, so that's where things are at with that. So I'm just kind of like waiting to hear, and it's driving me nuts. I mean, fortunately, I do have, I discussed yesterday in my video, like, kratom, like why people use kratom, things like kratom, and I actually have some because a friend of mine sent me some. Oh my god, my hair is finally clean. It's like, wow, it feels so different when it's clean. Yeah, anyway, so I do have some of that, and this is why it should be legal and people shouldn't fuck with it, because, you know, doctors and practitioners don't want to give us the proper meds. I know I've been bitching about this for like days now, but my god, I'm like, this is why people turn to street drugs. I hate to say it, but this is why. This is why it happens. You know? Like, people have got the whole idea of, you know, opioids and their problems, like the epidemic and all that kind of thing. They've got the whole thing turned around. You know, people don't turn to street drugs because of, you know, the reasons they think that they do. They turn to them because doctors won't give them proper medication, and then they end up becoming addicts, you know? It's like self-medication. It's self-medication. Dear God. Anyway, so now I gotta wait around and see what's gonna happen. Anyway, that's what my day is looking like. Oh, and then Friday I've got my my medical appointment with Social Security for my disability thing, to see if I'm going to be approved. So there's that. It's like 8 a.m. Oh my god. That is early. I'm usually like just going to sleep at around 8 a.m. So I'm going to have to try to see if I can turn my schedule around a little bit, because I'm a very much nocturnal person. But yeah, I'm not nervous about it. I'm just like, I want it all to just come together, and I just want them to like accept it and not reject it. And I heard that they always reject you at least a couple times, but I've also heard that that's not always the case. So I guess we'll just see what happens. I don't know. I'm just so fucking frustrated right now. So, I mean, I've been trying to hoard my pain meds, but it's like, I can't, you know? I mean, I do have my kratom, but it's like, you know, the Norco works the best, and even though it's low dose, it does work properly for the pain I've got. And I'm just, you know, I'm stressing myself out, and that's not good. I'm just so tired. I'm gonna cut this short because I'm just really, really tired now, and I just want to go to sleep for a while, or maybe like watch a movie or something and just not think. But yeah, that's what's been going on. Like, it's just so doesn't make sense, you know? Like, someone explain this to me. Someone explain. Is it like a power trip? Like, anyone out there a nurse practitioner? Like, any of you guys out there watching, are you a nurse practitioner? Can you explain to me? Do you guys have a fucking power trip or something? Like, is there a reason you guys don't want to give people who need their pain medication? Like, do you get off on this or something? Are you like all Nurse Ratched? Are you burned out? Are you burned out? Are you sick of seeing our faces? And you're like, yeah, this bitch, she's really in pain and she can't walk barely, like without a cane, and she can't even like go outside. So she doesn't have a wheelchair to get around yet because she can't afford it. So I'm going to fuck up her life even more. And I'm not going to give her her pain meds. So she is just writhing in pain all the time. That'll make my day because I'm a fucking sadistic bitch. Is that what you guys think? I mean, that is all I can think of, honestly. Because my insurance covers it. There's no other reason. So yeah, tell me, all you Nurse Ratchets out there, tell me what your reasoning is. I would love to hear it. I would love to hear it. Anyway, I'll be back, you guys. I gotta get offline now because, yeah, I'm just admiring my really messy hair now. It's been growing for a while. Anyway, so, yeah. All you sadistic nurses out there, drop me a comment. Let me know. Let me know why you deny us our medication. Because I cannot think of a single reason. All right. Bye, guys.